Right, here we go. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then today for Back of the Grid No Meta Car Dailies, where we're trying to start from the back in non-meta cars on any daily base of random choosing, and we see where we go from there. So we'll have a look and see what we're doing today. I think once again I'm here, I'm present and correct. I think we'll just work it out as we go along, really. I don't know, always rushing around when a stream begins, like 5 minutes to go, thinking everything's in hand, and you start the ball rolling before the start of the stream, and you realise actually no, it's not. I've got like 17 different things to do, but we are here, so we're going to get on with it and see what we can do today on Back of Grid No Meta Cars. So we'll have a look and see what daily race we're doing today. If I've got it put in. I think I have. That one, yes. Willow Springs. I thought, you know what? Let's go Willow Springs and try to, I won't say crack Willow Springs, but we will try to not be as bad at it, / learn it, / yeah, just not be too bad. So we'll go Willow Springs for this one, which means Group 4 cars. Which will be, if I've got them in, these ones. Here we go. The non-meta cars for today. RCZ, BMW M4, Genesis, Scirocco, and the Alfa Romeo 155. The 5 non-meta cars we'll be using today on Willow Springs Daily Race B. So all in all, not too bad. We'll pop back on that. Hang on a second. What are we using first? Peugeot. Let's go Peugeot. Got 2 minutes. And the RCZ. Right, RCZ's first car up. And there we are. Hello, Dom. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope it all is good. You want brand hatch today? Well, we've got the draw said Willow Springs today. So Willow Springs is the race that we'll be doing. And we'll see if we can be a tiny bit better than Monday. I think we're going to be, the 4C was the absolute meta car on Monday. It definitely is now, because now I've got literally, 4C all the way. How we're going to get on, absolutely, who knows today. We're going to have a very, very, very quick minute and a half to get ready. I think we'll we're going from the back, aren't we? So we can just bimble around until we get to minute and 17-ish is in. We can go on the track and off the track in the process as well. Oh. So yes, the aim today, keep the car on the track in the races. I don't know, see what happens. All we can do is see what happens. We've not been here since Monday, so when I turned it off on Monday, that was it. No more Willow Springs until, well, now. So here we are. And it's going to be a very, very quick warm-up indeed. I think we'll just get down to the last corner and then we'll be in. That'll do. We are in, pretty much. Right. Quickly check. I am here. I think I've got everything. I'm pretty sure I have. Make sure the controller's plugged in because it's going to run out of battery. I think we're just about present and correct. We're in the lobby, back of the grid. We are indeed. Oh, 3 degrees today, so a bit warmer than Monday, but still absolutely freezing. I'm hoping to get a bit warmer as we go through these. Oh, what reason? The 86, it is the 86 back in the, it is. I've seen it, the 86 back in the used car shop. I may have gone in and got one or two of them to have a bit of a look at. In fact, one of them might be in the very, very early stages of coming together. I think at the minute, I've got literally like, I've got three, I think I've got three on the go at the minute, build-wise, and I've got like two more that we've got, that we're thinking of doing, if they work or not. We've always got builds on the go, there's loads of them. Right, I want to warm up. Oh. 16 on the grid, oh. The commute this morning was icy. Yeah, very icy. It's cold over here as well. Lots of snow where we are at the minute. Right, off we go. I'm just going to try not to cause any problems. So going for Tokyo, that could very well be the idea of it. I've got, like I say, loads of them on the go at the minute. Oh, I'm so cold at the minute. I'm literally like, the wheel is freezing. I'll put gloves on in a minute. The wheel's freezing at the minute. Right, about half an hour, we should be warmer. I'm going to stay behind for this one. I'm not interested in having any of Monday again, if we can help it. Watch out, that one. So yeah, insane. Sometimes, yeah, you can get loads of places in dailies, depending on what happens in front of you. Keep it clean, keep it on the track. Then yeah, you can move up quite, in some races quite easily, depending on what happens. So like in this one, go off on final corner. Someone does that in front of you, you've got, well yeah, that's a place. And really quite easy too. I think every car in front of us, nearly all of them, are alphas. Let's sit around that one. I've not crashed yet, but don't jinx it. Keep going. Lap 4, we've still got about half the race to do. Let's catch up to these lot now in front, aren't we? Oh, I've got a Citroen, did you notice that? So nearly all alphas. I'm going to try and finish this one without crashing. That's all I'm trying to do. A bit cautious on this first one. Bit of a Verstappen dive bombing going on Willow Springs. I'm just trying to keep out of trouble. All I'm trying to do. Right, so one more lap. Got myself in top 10. That'll do. P8 in the first one. Not bad. First race done. In the RCZ. Oh, 3 degrees still. Hope they'll get a bit warmer at some point. Well, there we are. I think that was a very good race to start with. Nice and clean, no trouble. A bit of sand, but not really. And that was it. Through into P8. And there we are. First race done. A back of grid. This week, back of grid. No metas. Yeah, thanks Dom for the GG. Appreciate it. A good race to start with then. P8. And there we are. Have a look what we're doing now. So now we're in, yeah, we're in the cycle now. So 8 minutes, 7 minutes. Right, 7 minutes to do practice in the BMW M4. This will be fun. There it is. The BMW M4. Right, we'll jump in to a bit of BMW M4. Get back on that one. Right, I'll have a quick go in the M4. Right, 6 minutes to tame the BMW M4. What can we do? Love a good BMW. There are some good ones out there for definite. BMWs. I think it's about, where is it? Oh yeah, this bit here. This jump here, you can actually fly in that car. It's about here, so get a bit of air on this one. You can literally get over this bit, over there like that, and you can literally jump straight over. I don't think the grandstand you can go into it because of an invisible wall, but you can pretty much hit that jump at the right time. You can get some serious, and I mean serious, air on Widow Springs if you do that. That jump right there. Antonio 1 and Farouk, welcome into the stream. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Hoping all is well. Just stopping by for any one-to-one with Kimi. Oh, Kimi. Hang on, Kimi Cherkinen. No. Oh, yeah, Kimi Cherkinen. Sounds pretty good. Thanks for good luck as well. Appreciate it. I think we yeah, I've got no time because we popped in pit lane, didn't we? That's good. Right, let's go. So if I could master any track in the game, what would it be? Maybe I'd quite possibly Nürburgring. The Nürburgring, the Nordschleife layout would be a fantastic track to master. Just a case of doing it. More realistically, away from Nürburgring, probably Spa, I think. Another one of my favourites on, well, in general. And I know Dave, and going good. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I hope all is good. Forgot about this Beamer and its lack of traction in corners. Right, 2:40 on the clock. I'm still absolutely freezing, but we're getting there. We're warming up. Right, 2 minutes to go. Yeah, love a quick lap in. Drive to Survive. I've not seen any of that. The Drive to Survive on Netflix. I've got Netflix, but I haven't seen Drive to Survive on there. I've seen little bits of it, little clips here and there, but I've not actually watched a full episode of it before. Drive to Survive. Right, a minute to go before we get in. Right, it's back at the grid in the Beamer. There we are. Yeah, this is... I've forgotten what I called it now. I should know. Back of grid, no metas. So, the thing is that last to A, it was really good. But the problem is that on the back end of the stream, it was an absolute nightmare, like keeping it going with all of the bits that I did for it. So, what I'm trying to do this year is to really simplify the content across all the fronts to just make it really dead simple and dead easy to put content out, basically. So what I've done is we've kind of gone for it is still technically last to A. We are still trying to get to A rank on this account, but less of an emphasis now on trying to get to actual A rank. Just a case of we come in, we've got on no meta cars, we do all the random bits that have come over from last to A, and we just get on with it from there. Hopefully a lot simpler on the front end and the back end. More the back end. Because, yeah, I've cleared out the stream and it's now so much better than what it was before. And all the bits that were in there were like last to A. So, like, the wildcard things that we did, I think we did it like 3-4 times. So, they're gone. You'll also see the lifelines are gone as well. I just thought we barely used them. So, I thought we'll get rid of them just because they're just, yeah, they're not being used. They're not really of any use if we're not using them. So we just go, right, daily race, meta cars, straight in, go. That's it. Nice and simple. And on here on the stream, it's a lot more simpler for me to get through all the bits to look at it as well. Really, really easy to go through. So now, there's just one template now that we just copy and paste every week. Not adding bits in left, right, and centre. So yeah, we are still technically doing Last to A, just under a different name, new branding. But still very much trying to get to A rank, just that the less of an emphasis on the expectation, if you like, to try and get to A rank all the time. It's more just get in this account, just get in, get the cars, get the race, go. That's it. And enjoy it. Enjoy it more. What we like to do. Yeah, thanks for good looks. Appreciate it. Yes, 1-star marathon. We can't wait for that. Later on, a 1-star roulette ticket. This account is still a bit not very leveled up, this account. There's also less clutter on the screen as well, so hopefully it's a lot clearer now without all the bits that were like on the screen before in Last to A. Right, what can the Beamer do? We've got around half a lap. Relatively unscathed. Oh, I've gone in the Sam's mine out for that. I'm understeering like crazy. Alright, here we go. Don't hit him. Hello, Stampy. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is good. Push, push. We are indeed in the Beamer M4 in this one. Right, so we're in P10 so far, not bad, in the Beamer. Bit through there. Let's keep going. I think just past them we get a clean chance at it, really. The two in front are battling as well. Don't spin the Beamer. Order go in the sand. Oh, it's nearly. That's very nearly in the sand. Right, a lap and a bit to go. Doing well so far. Pretty decent in the Beamer. One to go. Don't chuck it off on the first cut. It's very nearly gone. Nearly gone. And hello, Rygan. Welcome into the stream. Back to tuning in. Absolute hero. Hoping all is well. And, where was it? How old are you? There it is. Let's get round here. So I've been orbiting the sun, well, 3.5 decades. So we were 35 towards the back end of last year. We crossed the finish line. Another good one in that one. So yeah, 3.5 decades, 35 hailing from the 90s. And big thanks, 13 months as a member, absolute legend. Almost a year, well, over a year, 13 months. Absolute legend on the channel. Big thanks for being a member and supporting the channel for 13 months now. What a legend. We've got 1 or 2 that are bronzes now on the channel, bronze members. Absolute legends on the channel. Big thanks for supporting, as always. And Stampy's 40 this year. I'll be 36 in November. I'll be 36. 1990. I've got a thing somewhere of that I got for Christmas a couple of years ago. With so it says all about the year that I was born, 1990. So it's like the price of a house in 1990. I've got it up here somewhere. So average, yeah, price of a house, price of groceries in the 90s. The monarch in the 90s. Other bits on there as well. The Prime Minister in the 90s. All sorts on it. Little like 90s fact sheet. Look at it now and you think, crikey, how things have changed now in, well, yeah, for us, 35 years. And yeah, for some people more than that as well. And you think like, just things like grocery shopping and stuff like that. You think, flipping heck, crikey. How times have changed. It really has. Right, get the next car. We can carry on rambling. Genesis is coming out. Genesis Group 4. Then the Scirocco and the 155. Alfa Romeo. We've got an Alfa, not the 4-seat. That one. So yeah, one thing that really gets me is, I don't know what other people think, but like supermarket shopping for one. So it's like back in the 90s when like Quick Save used to exist. You go to Quick Save and be like 30 quid, and that'd be your weekly shop at Quick Save, 30 quid. Whereas like, so yesterday I went shopping last night, and literally, what did I get? A few tins. What else? Got some like pasta and like cupboard stuff mainly, just like odds and sods really. And it's going through checkout self-service, and it's like the numbers getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm thinking, crikey. And it's like as much now as what it was like at Quick Save in like 1995 to do like a whole weekly shop. And it was like a 3-day shop near enough, and it was like, crikey. I feel like I'm moaning when I go on about it and think about it, of just how the times have changed since going from the 90s to where we are now, somewhat 35 and a bit years later. But it's going good, 60 this year. And 24, Dom, so your first kid. Well, congrats on your first kid, Dom. And hello, Derek, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is good. But this car might be a bit of a handful. Right, 3.5 minutes to go. Let's restart. We're going from the back of the grid. I think on my that thing that I've got about 1990, I think it says a house price was about, what is it, about 30 grand, 40 grand, and it's just like now that's just like, nope, not happening. That's like nothing nowadays. It's crazy how the times have gone in the last 3 decades or so with just like everything. But Rycan thought it was in our 20s. Yeah, not quite in our 20s. Oh, bit on that. One of those, yeah, 5 years' time, I'll be 40. It's a interesting one of them. It's kind of like, you don't really expect it when you're like 20, then it's like, oh, hang on a minute. We're 5 years away, and that's not a long, because kind of, when you're younger, 5 years feels like a very long time, but as an adult, it's not. 5 years can be click of your fingers, and that's it. 5 years is gone, and it's like, well, yeah, here we are, that's it. It's going to happen, and this is it. It has happened, and here we are. I think this car will be it'll be alright, I reckon. So I thought it was in our 20s as well. But yes, the F1 history knowledge, yeah, it's kind of our specialist subject growing up was Formula 1. So that's where it all comes from. So I started watching it in, I think, early 90s started watching it. 95, I think. And then, so 96 was the first full season that I watched. Then I got the 96 F1 VHS tape, which is a very well, that's like the absolute relic of my entire life, pretty much. The Formula 1 1996 VHS tape that has been mentioned many times previously on the channel. And then, yeah, we got the Autosport magazines and just went from there. And we literally absorbed everything like an absolute sponge of 90s Formula 1. And that's where it all comes from. Most of it does anyway. But if you ask me now who won the... I don't know, who won the Miami Grand Prix this year, I'd be like, I don't know. I've got no idea. Was it Lando? Was it Oscar? Was it Max? Was it Charles Leclerc? I've got no idea. I know who's on the grid, mostly now, but I don't know like who's... I have to check to see who's actually winning the championship and who's in the lead and who's doing what. Or they'll be like, some drivers will be on the grid. I'll be like, I've never heard of them. Where are they from? F2. Oh, right, yeah, they come from F. I've got no idea. Not a clue. Right, 5. Oh no. Leave on 0. Leave it on 0. Right. Get ready to rumble in the Genesis Group 4. Right, off we go. Yeah, thanks one. Appreciate the GLHF. Got any kids? Not at the minute. We are on our own at the moment. In that regard. Bit slow, bit gear. Come on, car. So Oscar at Miami. If you'd asked me who won the Grand Prix, I'd have been like, I've got no idea. I literally don't know. I mean, I watched the highlights, but I can't remember. But like 1996 Monaco Grand Prix, Olivier Paniston, Ligier. There you go. I know that one. British Grand Prix 98, Michael Schumacher. Know that one as well. Oh, Belgian Grand Prix in 1998. Damon Hill, Jordan 1-2. Genesis there, a bit slow. Oh, what's going on here? Oh. Up inside then. Nice and steady on this one. Through that. So yeah, many of the F1 great, yeah, they are British, quite a few of them. Graham Hill, Jim Clark, Sterling Moss, James Hunt, Nigel Mansell, Damon Hill, Lewis Hamilton. I'm trying to think who else there is. Have I missed anybody? They'll come to mind at some point. They always do. The current, yes, of course. I told you I missed someone. Lando. How did I miss Lando Norris? Well, oh, it's gone around. Yeah, how did I miss? Of course, Lando Norris, like this year's world champion. Oh, I'm going around this way now. That's good again. I don't know what happened there. I think they went off on and that was it. We got clouted. Right, there they are. 8 seconds. Just see them going round the last corner. And they are the leaders, just going through the other bit. Oh, 2 to go, and we'll get through to the finish. Right, so last lap. And I think everyone that started is going to, full lobby that's going to finish. I think, actually, maybe one person's gone, but no more than that. Well, there we are. This one done. Oh, one of them. Willow Springs. You have an issue on Willow Springs. That is it. Quite literally, that is it on Willow Springs. There's no going back. Want Leclerc, though, to be Charles Leclerc, world champion, your Max fan. But Charles Leclerc, so talented. He's a good driver, Charles Leclerc. He's a good driver, Charles Leclerc. He came in with, I think, but they were called Sauber, Alfa Romeo, Sauber, whatever. They're going to be Audi, I think, next year. That the Sauber team. And yeah, Charles Leclerc. He's a good driver. He's a very good driver, Charles Leclerc. He can probably win a title in a good car. I think he can. And thanks one for the GG. Appreciate it as always. And hello, Andy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Sorry for the hit. No worries on that one. No worries. Thanks for the race. We're not too fussed about it round here, so no worries on that one. No worries. All right, let's pop in and have a look. We are using the Scirocco is our next car on back of grid. No metas. It's right there in front of me. Scirocco, get in, go. And then we've got the 155. That should do well, the 155. I mean, that thing is built like a tank, so it should do the 155. Expectation is high for the 155. Hope in so. But yes, I think Charles Leclerc gets. Again, it's the team, isn't it? The Ferrari. They get it right, and Charles Leclerc has a championship winning car, well, capable of winning the championship. Charles Leclerc he probably can do, or he can get close to winning. I think Ferrari's last driver's title was in fact Kimi Räikkönen at Brazil in 2007, I think it was, when Kimi won the championship just by finishing, I think he got third. And his race mechanic's like, oh yeah, yes, Lewis was like fifth, Alonso was third, yes, we won the title by 1 point, Kimi. And Kimi's just like, well, you know, I'm the world champion now for Ferrari, so yeah, you know, I've just won the championship. So typical Kimi. Typical Kimi. I've just won the championship, and so yeah, you know, I've just won the championship for Ferrari, so yeah, I'm happy. But that's about it. And hello Chris, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I hope it all is well. But the ghosting, yeah, the ghosting, one of those. It does help, but again, not all games do it. And yeah, you can say that from a realistic point of view, it can take away and does take away from it, but it does help out in here. You see why the ghosting is in the game. And things like autocorrect and stuff like that as well. The little aids that help people out a bit. I mean, the nature of it, of Gran Turismo, just pick it up and go, not like ACC or anything like that. Right, Scirocco is coming out, 3.5 minutes. Oh. And I think, fun facts, Ferrari's, on the subject of Ferrari, I think Ferrari's last world title before Kimi was the Michael in 2004. And that was the last of his 7 that he won. And 5 in a row, I believe, from 2000. And hello Luke, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. Loved a bit of Kimi. And old Mika. Bit of Mika Häkkinen as well. Another absolute legend, Mika Häkkinen. There's a very funny clip on YouTube of, I think it's Hakkinen, Schumacher, and Eddie Irvine at a press conference one year in the late 90s. And they start having a water fight in the press conference, and Mika just like... So, like, I think Eddie starts it, and Michael's just sat in the middle just like, okay, what's going on here? And Mika's just like, sorry, picks up the entire jug and runs off the camera to absolutely soak Eddie. Oh, it's funny. Right, it's a minute and 30 to go. The power pack. The power pack is where we left off on the last stream. The power pack. So I've not been on it since that stream, power pack. So yeah, that's where it is. So we are... how many races have we done? We haven't done many. I can't remember where we are on power pack. We're quite early, very early on in it. Very early on in the power pack. Kimmy was away with words. He sure did. He sure did. I think Kimi Räikkönen had a bit of a weapon up his sleeve, and that was his manager. I think a chap called Steve Robertson, who was Kimi's manager, who used to negotiate all of Kimi's contracts. So I think when Räikkönen went to, I think, Ferrari, the contracts that he got via his manager Steve Robertson or Robinson, I don't remember which one, but the contract was pretty like, oh yeah, it was pretty there, the contracts that he managed to get out of them. Because I think Fernando was going to... Yeah, Fernando signed for McLaren. And Ron Dennis was like, well, I've got Fernando. So, yeah, off you go, Kimi. So Räikkönen was like, oh, well, okay, then we'll go to Ferrari. Get this absolute bumper contracts at Ferrari. But then, it's like... the circle came around, I think, because then I think Fernando went to Ferrari at Kimi's expense. So Kimi then quit Ferrari and Alonso went to Ferrari. And I think that was because of... it was when Ferrari were just taking Santander as their main title sponsor to try and replace the... was it Marlboro Vodafone that they had on? And Santander said, we want Fernando at Ferrari. And I think they wanted Massa for... just Massa was the publicity of Santander. So poor Kimi was... well, yeah, Kimi was not wanted anymore at Ferrari. And off he went. Knowledge is top. It just comes out. The knowledge, it just pours out on the stream. It just comes out. I think growing up, F1 was like my absolute subject. That was it. And yeah, it just pours out on the stream. And just like, well, whenever there's a chance, somebody says something or I think of something, it just, yeah, it just comes out. I can't help it. So that guy there, Frentzen, he had Heinz Harold driver in the 90s. Yep, thanks one, appreciate it, good luck as well. Oh, I'm going around. Right, put down, do what we can. Right, there's the back of the pack, 7.2. What we're doing. Oh, 2 degrees. Getting warmer though, we are getting warmer. Not good when you, yeah, it's never good when that happens, but again, it's don't really, one of those really, again. I mean, the race is still, it's not over, we're still in the race. But yeah, it's not what you want, is it? To be at the back because of you've been punted, but just get on with it. What we do anyway. Are we catching a bit? I think we are actually catching a little bit. When it's raining, Chris, all the snow has gone. It's all gone for mine as well. It's all frozen now, so that's brilliant. It's that's fun going out the door in the morning. And I think it's clear now, so it's going to freeze again tonight, so that'll be fun. When that comes in, 2 degrees, looking likely. Five and offs. I think the gap's kind of stabilised a bit now. The ones in front. I've got an itchy leg. Hang on. Oh. That's gonna have to do. Someone there's going to rejoin. So Belgium, tuning in from Belgium. And hello Robert, welcome into the stream, tuning in from Germany. Got Belgium and Germany in the stream. Hope all is well. Thanks for popping in, appreciate it. Let's go for it. Go on, why not? Risk taking. We're down to 3-7 now. We're catching a little bit again. Is well 3.2. Stoke put it in the stand again. So Belgium's got the best, quite possibly. Depends on who you ask, I guess, on that one. But Spa's definitely up there. Well, one of my favourites. Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. Right, just about hanging on. To keep getting pole position on Sophie. Oh, the Sophie's ridiculous on the Power Pack DLC. They are mighty. I think all you can do is, if you are struggling, try the easiest car. So don't go for two chilies like I do, and then just a case of whatever chance you get past them, block them, do whatever it takes to make sure that you are where you need to be to win, to stay in front. And I want the two chili cars, it's a case of get in front of them and then just say, right, that's it. Block them on every corner. Unless we can somehow pull away from them. And we got to inside 2 seconds, not bad. Right, P11, just about. Yeah, P11. There we are, that's that one done. And if you are enjoying the stream so far, do be sure to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, it'd be much appreciated. We've got streams, videos, all sorts on the channel that we do. On Gran Turismo 7. And that's another race done. Right, how many is that? 4. Done 4 races now. Right, it's the next race. The Alfa Romeo. Right, this should be good, actually. This thing's like an absolute tank. So hopefully we can use that to our advantage to move up the order a bit. Alpha 155. Let's do it. Legend car on the list. Get back on that. Yeah, that one. Yep, cheers, going good for the GGs. Appreciate it. As always, we've got 6 minutes to get ready. Let's go again. Right, the Alfa Romeo. Might not be the quickest, but absolute powerhouse, this thing. It really is. Right, so I have a brake balance thing on the rear. Sounds pretty good, feels pretty good. Also quite robust on that curve as well, the Alfa Romeo. Pretty solid car. Absolute tank on wheels, this thing, the 155. Right, 3 minutes to go. Gone to uni? Yes, I have. Have been to uni. on that one. I've been +5, but because it's four-wheel drive, but we gave it more on minus last corner. I'll probably stick it up the rear again in a minute. Right, a minute and a half to go. I think that one's about there. The alpha, it's pretty decent enough. We know what we're doing, kind of. We know where to go. Well, did I study? I did sports coaching at uni. So I believe the title of it officially is Sports Coaching, Education and Pedagogy. That's the title of it. I think it is anyway. I've got the certificate somewhere, and I think that's what it says on it. Right, so we've been doing 19s, I think, so they're pushing 17s at top of leaderboard. I'm just no good on this track. No good at all, but taking part. That counts on Widow Springs. And it is the fastest road in the West, Widow Springs. And now it's the Alfa Romeo. And see how the Alfa's going to get on. Look. Right, should be at the back. Right, we're in the Alfa Romeo. Right, here we are. Getting ready for the off. This full time, it doesn't quite make enough to do that. Not quite enough to consider full time. I think we need a few more views to be considered full time at this stage on YouTube. Quite a few more than what we currently get. Plus, yeah, +5. I can't remember what I did. +5 on the brake balance. Right, here we go. We're in the Alpha. A tank on wheels. Right, 3, 2, 1, go in the Alpha. Try and stay in this race for more than 5 minutes if we can. quite got this one very stable, the Alpha. It's okay, it's getting traffic. Oh. So Bottas, yeah, back on the grid with, I should know, Cadillac. Should be good. Good experience with who was it? Perez and Cadillac. Right, I got P9. So he's got his own gin just on there. I've not seen Bottas in his own gin, but he only ships to Europe though and Australia, not to the US. Might do at some point. Come on, Alpha. Oh, yes. Nothing on the Alpha whatsoever. Not on the 155 anyway. That's it, full power. It's not bad, it feels slow, but it's as quick as the others, the 155. Right, 2 more to go. Let's try and stay minimum where we are. Last lap. Well, P8 in that one. In the Alpha 155. And there we are. Done it. All 5 cars have been used. Go through the ball again now. Right, so that's that one. Right, the first round. I think we could do at least 4 of them again, given where we are. Back on Bitter Widow Springs. Right, so we're going back around to the, we're back round to the Peugeot RCZ. And we go again. Back on that one. It is a lot easier not having as many screens on the stream back end now. And so much easier the way that this is running at the minute. Although there is still... Hang on. There we go. Hang on, wrong screen. I was about to say it's a lot easier and a lot simpler, but we just got on the wrong one. Right, we're back on the right screen. I think yes, we're on the right screen. We are on the right screen. 6.5 minutes to practice in the Peugeot. Right, try Peugeot again and see what happens in this one. A big thanks for the 26 likes so far on the stream. Absolute heroes, much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, do feel free to like and subscribe as well. Be much appreciated. Right, 5:13 on timer. Right, we are back. Yeah, we're on the right screen. Just careful of that. Right, just over 3 minutes to go. Then we can get in. Right, it's nearly there in the Peugeot. We've got a bit and a half to go. Brake balance here, leave it on that. Pretty good. Right, we're back in the RCZ. First race of the stream today, and it was pretty good in the RCZ. It went pretty well. Incident free. Oh, and there we are, 2 degrees. I think it's warmed up a bit. It's not. It's still a bit cold, but it's warmer than what it was at the start. Oh, it was cold. It was colder at the start of the stream. God, it was cold when we came in. But here we are. Happy Widow Springs. All good to go. $118. So even if I tried to qualify now, we wouldn't even get 118.6 to be fair. I think I could maybe get a 118.9, an absolute push of qualifying, and that'd be it. Any quicker, I don't think we'd do it. So there are plans with this new Last to A rebrand. What is it? I keep forgetting what it's called. What's the stream called? Dailies from the back in non-meta car action, but I think it's back of grid non-metas. I think is the what we'll go with. So there are plans to make it, so trying to get the balance of it's simple enough to do, but it's also good as well. So there are little plans and things in the background to try and, I know that recurring cars on when it was Last to A was quite, like the Audi in Group 4, like that car was in every week, near enough. So plans and things like that. We get variety, but it's kept simple, but it's done well. I hope that's the plan for it anyway. But the best pick for I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think all of the races have been pretty close in all of them so far. I'm not sure. Maybe the second round of cars will tell us a bit more about what we think about it. What's our favourite car is. How we're going to get on in the RCZ. Can't do that. Oh, no I can. Peugeot. That was barely going around the corner. It just that Megane gonna have a nice little run there as well. And if they do, the way this corner's going, that's what I mean. We're gonna have to have it. Peugeot. That's it. Bit of risk taking there. Got an itchy leg again. Oh, we're gone. That's a goner. That is one and truly a goner. don't know what happened there, other than the obvious that we got on the white line. It pulled the car off the track. That is a goner, absolute goner. It's too far across on the track. Right, trouble is obviously the race is a write-off now. Just a case of trying to finish it wherever we finish. Unless we can get P13, maybe. I've got one place going through there. So I've got 2 laps to go. So I'm doing it again. No, I'm not. Oh, that was nearly a goner again. One nearly. We nearly trashed it again on there. And hello Robert, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Gone off on the first lap. Monday was, I went off on the last corner on Monday, and it was horrific to say the least. It was absolute total destruction on Monday when I was doing this race. Absolute chaos. Tonight has been very good compared to Monday's action on Willow Springs. It's a tough one, Willow Springs. Oh, it's a toughie. So real name, don't mind really, whatever. So yeah, real name or RL. We get a mixed bag in here, so yeah. We get a bit of real name, bit of RL, bit of both. Yes, next race. See how we go in the next one. This corner's horrible, it really is. You get on the yellow lines ever so slightly. You can feel it, you know the car's going, and you're helpless, that's it. You're going, you're gone. Race in the bin. That's it, you're trashed, done. We are on the last lap. We'll get round, get done. RR250, I don't know, abbreviation of the old gamer tag on Xbox Live is kind of where it comes from. We're getting there. We are not quite going to get P11, but we'll get P12. I mean, we've had no penalties at all. I can't think of any that we've had. Just a case of going off the track and we get hit in very unfortunate circumstance with others going off the track as well. Well, P12. Oh, blimey. That was our own doing on that one for definite. We're down in the doldrums in P12. Oh, there we are. Right, we're going to carry on and do the next one when we select the car that we're using, which is... That's the stream outro. Don't do that. Don't do that. This one. The Genesis Group 4. This will be good. Right, rent a Genesis Group 4, second row down. And then the Scirocco. We might get to the Alpha. We need to do three more to do that. Right, back on that one. Yeah, thanks to GG's. Appreciate it. Gifted the place going up at the last corner. I gave away several places on Monday. It wasn't good on Monday. It was a bit of a show on Monday on this track. It was pretty rough. But tonight it's been a lot better. A lot better tonight on the Widow Springs. Real name, it's Matt. Real name, I think it's come up in here a few times. So, yes. Matt's with 2 T's. As I have to keep saying to some people. Oh no. Oh, he got murdered. Oh no. I don't know what's worse on this track. If you go up on your own accord, or you get murdered, because it's just... Look at it. It's a desert. It's literally... You could be anywhere around this place. It's just an expanse of just, yeah. you get taken off or you go off, you've got a little bit of, I don't know. There's a bit of catchment fencing, but not really on this bit. It's pretty bad if you go off the track. Look at it. It's just an absolute expanse of just desert. Right. Let's get on. I've got 4 minutes. I've got to get ready. So, best mate's name's Matt as well. Good name. It is a good name. Right, we're going to get ready. Bit of Willow Springs. And then I pinned wide open. Welcome into the stream. Back to tuning in. Race motorcycles on Willow Springs. Nice one. So, love the place. Like it a lot doing motorcycles on a bit of Willow Springs. But a big litter tray. Depends on what you think on this, I reckon. I mean, like, for me, it's not a track that I get on with personally to drive it. But I'm sure sitting there, watching Willow Springs wouldn't be too bad in real life. Sun going down over the desert. Right, 2.5 minutes to go. I don't really think, as a bit of a spoiler, that Willow Springs is going to be coming quite soon on the 200s. I don't think so at the minute. I'm not sure at the moment about Willow Springs for 200 laps. Although it's a short lap in a Group 3 car, we don't know. I don't know at the minute about doing Willow Springs for 200 laps. I don't know, Cara Styles, welcome into the stream, thanks for popping in. So breaking down in Willow Springs, I'll run out of fuel. A big long walk possibly. Depends on where you can get, or where there is fuel that you can get hold of. If there isn't any at the track. I think Willow Springs, I believe it's in California. Might be wrong, but I think it's in California somewhere, Willow Springs. Right, that is that one. Right, let's go into Genesis. That's it. You're not on the track, you're in the dust. That is it. There's no other way on Willow Springs. That's it. 100%. You're not on the track, you're in the dust. There's no... Well, there are apexes, but not really. That's it. Yeah, you're in the dust. And there's a lot of it. As we can see, a lot of dust going round. I might get the hang of this track someday, but well, 200 laps at Willow Springs in a Fiat 500, it could be a good learning curve. But I don't know. I really don't know about Willow Springs. Definitely a Fiat 500. I'm not sure. Lancaster, California. I thought it was in California. Is it CA, California? So Lancaster, California. Oh, I've been demoted. Oh no. I've gone down to C lobbies on this. What's going on this account? I'm in C lobbies. What's happening? Well, Willow Springs is what's happening. That's why. That's what's happening. Willow Springs. But this is it. Still, yeah, we're still very loosely trying to get to A rank on this account in non-meta cars, no qualifiers, but less of an emphasis on that. More about the cars, the metas, and using the non-meta cars now. Not like, right, every race I've got to get DR because I need it to get to A rank. It doesn't matter on this account. It really doesn't. But yeah, it's shock horror. I've been demoted. Willow Springs has taken all my DR on this account. Oh dear. And hello Rob, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. The like is smashed as always. Appreciate it. But going to work. Do enjoy work if you can. And thanks for tuning in. Right, let's go, go, go. Steady, steady, steady. Oh. Steady on there, nearly went off. I was a bit, I might get past here. I'm a bit slow out of this corner. I've got to be quicker in this last corner. No. Following them. It's gone. Oh, that's it. Race done. That one's gone. Followed the Audi out of last corner. That's the end of that one. 2 more laps to bring home the Genesis and try not to finish in last. Oh, Willow Springs. It's having its way with us again tonight. For definite. Right, bring this one in. And then go again. All we can do. Literally all we can do. Oh, there we go. Another one that's not, well, not really gone to plan, is it? This one. But the Audi that went off, they finished 8th. The one that went off, we followed them. They got lucky. We didn't. We were, yeah, absolutely done in. there we are. Right, so we're going to come out and, well, yeah, go again. We can go again. Although I think daily race, I don't know, I was doing it on Monday, and I was kind of thinking this is a bit of a long race for daily race C, Tokyo. Not really, again, not really done it enough, that track, full stop really, Tokyo Expressway. Right, what am I going in next? 1, 2, 3, Scirocco. I'm up in Scirocco. And then it's the Tank Romeo 155. Right, hopefully we can have a better run on this one. But yeah, P1 with a Supra. There is a Supra, or there was a Supra in the top 100 on the daily. Today, actually, there was a Supra in the top 100 that was in on daily. Right, 6 minutes. The Scirocco. Good car, the Scirocco. It's not bad on here. Let's go in the Scirocco. And big thanks as well for 34 likes on the stream so far. Absolute heroes. As always, much appreciated. And do like and sub if you're new. And we've got All Blimey. Or now. Who is the GOAT out of the Michael, Senna, Lewis or Max? I think again it's who you ask, it's who you talk to and what era that person you're talking to is from. So me being 90s, I'm going to say straight away Schumacher, but that's me in 1990s and watching Michael in the 90s at Benetton and Ferrari. However, then before Michael, there was Ayrton Senna, who was an unbelievable driver. Ayrton Senna. Then you got Lewis. Well, yeah, Lewis is Lewis, another incredible driver. And then Max. See, Max is more recent, so I'm not too sure about offset time clock. But Max's career, like how many Grand Prix he's won, how many poles he had, how many fastest laps that he's had, and so on and so on. But I know that Michael, 68 poles, 91 wins. What's our time? It's not bad, 22.1. Should be near the back. But what made Michael so great? Lots of things made Michael, but again, with whether your favourite driver is, it's lots of things. Michael was very hard-working, very dedicated to the cause. I think he learned a lot from Ayrton Senna, quite a lot. Michael did when he was at Benetton. He learned a lot from Senna about work ethic and stuff. Michael had a very clear vision when he went to Ferrari. I think he said that he's going to Ferrari because he wants to win the championship with Ferrari, and he was like, right, I'm staying here till it's done. And the whole team was pretty much built around Schumacher when he first joined in '96. mean, the Ferrari that year wasn't amazing, but Michael somehow managed to drive it just in ways that other drivers couldn't. And I think actually he won, I think, 3 races in '96 in that Ferrari. Because the car wasn't really good. It kept breaking down up in the Ferrari that year. But yeah, so Michael did a lot of work with if you watch the Schumacher film, I don't think it's on Netflix anymore, but the Schumacher film on Netflix, when that was on, that was good. That was really good. And that went in quite a bit of detail about how Michael used to, like, all the work that Michael was doing at Ferrari to get Ferrari back to the top. But he gave Jack Doohan his first kart. Jack Doohan, who was in F1 this year, is next year test driver, something like that. But I reckon, so we got 96, not really. 97, I don't know, 97. I reckon, so 98, 99. Michael could have won at least 9 world titles. Definitely at least 9. 97, if you know the bit that, well, if you know about 97, about hitting the wrong part, my friend. So that one's kind of debatable, but 98 was avoidable because it was, I think it was an accident, crash debris that punctured his tyre or something at Suzuka. 99 possibly was avoidable when he broke his leg at Silverstone, I think, when he crashed at Stowe Corner. Those, one of them definitely avoidable, maybe both of them. So it could have had 9 times, maybe even 10 even. Then of course, yeah, 2000, 2004, we know it. No, yeah, that was when it really came together. You had Schumacher, Braun, and Jean Todt at Ferrari, and those 3 were just, that was it. They ran that team on their own. You got Luke, well, you had Luca de Montezemolo at the top. But I think really it was Michael, Ross, and John that absolutely ran that team massively. But I've not seen the Gran Turismo film. Should do at some point. But I've not seen the whole. Well, I've seen obviously trailers and that, but I've not seen the movie. Right, here we go. Although really, I don't know about going back to 97 about the you hit the wrong part, my friend. I don't know. I think because he got a he had to go on the driving course, I think, for the FIA. I think it got sanctioned regardless of that and stripped of the title, I'm pretty sure. Right, here we are. Hello, Showstopper. Welcome to stream. Thanks for tuning in. Too soon for Max. Yeah, I think so. Too soon for Max. But yeah, Senna and Schumacher edges. I think, yeah, it depends on who you ask. So yeah, Schumacher edging Lewis on that one. Yep, cheers, going good. Appreciate the good luck. Don't go in the sand on this one. What I'm trying to do. Right, P12. Get on it. Get on it. Alright, let's go, 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 go. Well, yeah, when someone wins the championship without the best car, yeah, it is pretty good when that happens. That's going to hit him then. But yeah, the Gran Turismo, yeah, I have to try and get a look at it, the Gran Turismo film. Right, try not to bit it. Oh, I'm braking late. Keep going. Right, got some PA. No, we're there. Trying to move onto the defensive line. Bit risky that, moving on that corner. Just a bit risky that. I thought it was a bit risky, moving on that corner like that. Right, just really, right, keep an eye on it. We're going to go up if we're not careful. We're going to have to leave it because they're going to go for it. So every race you've been punted, but it's just unlucky when that happens. And just quit another one. I mean, what could you do if your heart's not in it when you've been punted out on the first lap? Oh, then he runs back a Porsche. So Senna, Michael and Lewis won. Yeah, so the Red Bull this year, not really good from what I saw, and I think Max was driving it in a certain way that made it good. So the whole team was basically Max Verstappen, pretty much. And then Tsunoda was there in the second car just on virtue. But Max was the only one that could actually drive that car properly, which was the reason that it went to Abu Dhabi in the title race. But Senna and the McLaren was, yeah, Senna and Prost and that McLaren, absolutely OP. And, well, yeah, Michael, yeah, F2002, F2004, absolute monster cars, those two. Oh, did he? Yeah, well, I'm going to drive into somebody in a minute. Right, one more lap to go. Got a Hurricane going on. Remember watching Max's dad, Jos Verstappen, getting a little bit cooked at Hockenheim that year in the Benetton. I think it was 94, the German GP. They always used to say at school in science, oh yeah, they put ethanol in racing cars, you know. And oh yeah, there was that driver that got set on fire. And I was like, I would like to try really hard not to just absolutely shout out what it is. Because it was like, that's Jos Verstappen at Hockenheim when the fuel pump thing went a bit wrong and set the garage on fire nearly. Well, set the car on fire with Jos sat in the car. I'll have a P5, considering what's happened. Oh, yes, we will have a P5. And hello, G-Man, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is good. Good thanks on this end. Are we winning? Not quite. This is our best race so far in 2 hours and 40 minutes of Willow Springs. But it is going good. Good stuff so far. But yeah, how many times they used to talk about ethanol in racing cars and the oh yeah, there was that driver that was in that car, and I was like, yes, I know it. I just don't want to. I don't want to shout out, but I know it so badly. Oh dear. And it was, of course, Max Verstappen's dad in the Benetton at Hockenheim. Yes, props to Lewis in the McLaren. What was that? 2008. The McLaren, not the best car, but yeah, the Red Bull is the whole Red Bull in 2025. It was built around Max, the whole thing pretty much. the whole way the car was set up was for Max Verstappen, no doubt about it at all. And yeah, top 3 sim racer as well with a 4-time world champion. Can't be bad. So he's pretty good, Max. I think his dad had a bit of a journey. I think his dad went to F1 wise. Oh, doing the Alpha. I think we are doing the Alpha, aren't we? We are the Alpha. We are getting the Alpha. So Jos Verstappen went to. He started Benetton with the fire in the pit lane, and then where did he go after that? He went to a team called Simtech that went bankrupt. Then he went to a team called Footwork. Then he went to Tyrrell in '97. Then where did he go after that? I can't remember. That's bad. I can't remember. It'll come to me at some point, and I'll shout it out where Jos Verstappen went in the late 90s and 2000s. It'll come at some point. Got about a bit of time to go. Thoughts for this season? Aston Martin, possibly. Aston Martin have got a very good asset in Adrian Newey at Aston Martin. And I think Newey is actually the team principal this year. So he's running the whole thing. Adrian Newey, team principal, Aston Martin. They could be very good. If they get the new regulations, Aston Martin. But anyone that gets the regulations, they're going to be on it. Jos did not win a driver's title. He was, when Benetton was the best team that he was in. I think he drove for Minardi at one point, Jos Verstappen. He went to Minardi in the early 2000s. He was there for a bit, Minardi. I think he had some sponsorship that Minardi needed money, so Jos had some sponsorship that he took to Minardi for a season. Got 4 minutes. Let's go. And G-Man, a big massive thanks for becoming a member on the channel. Massively appreciated. Absolute hero. And welcome to the channel as a member. You can now use our members only icons and all the rest of it. Big thanks. Appreciate it. What a legend. There is a page in the Discord server about both things that get mentioned in streams. I've not done it for a while, but I think tonight we could have quite a few bits in there. I think what we've been mentioning tonight. So, right, here we are. Benetton 94. Yep. Simtech. Footwork. Yep. Tyrrell. Yep. Stuart Ford. Oh, yeah. And then Minardi in 2003, yeah. I forgot about Stuart. But yeah, Simtech, they were... Who's Simtech? They were... So Simtech were a very small team. They entered, I think, in 94 Simtech, and they were a very, 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 very small team. And I think they went bankrupt at some point in 95. And Jos was there at Simtech when they went bust. enjoy the chats about motorsport and the knowledge as well. It just comes out. I was saying earlier, it just we absorbed a lot of things like an absolute sponge growing up, and it just comes out in the streams. That's pretty much what happens. Anything that comes in to mind, anything said, anything mentioned, we just, yeah, we'll latch onto it, and that's it. You get free F1 knowledge courtesy of me. But the alpha's pretty good. Alpha's a good scout. Oh, and there we are. I do have a, yeah, I've got a big Ferrari flag behind this monitor. Got a, I've got a Ferrari flag from back in the day. Got me a Schumacher picture somewhere. So I got one that's 25 years old, nearly. One of the pictures that I've got of the Michael. It's in here somewhere. I think somewhere I've even got like old beer cans on top of the cupboard that are like the special limited edition, like 1997, 98 F1, and I'll have to get them down and see if I can get them on Discord or something. With all like the teams and drivers on these big. I mean, I've got like 3 of them somewhere. Let's try and get them down. That's the wrong one. That's post race. Sorry, pre-race. Mansel's car in GT7, active suspension, and what was it? A V12? No, V10. I don't know. No, Ferrari's V12. V10. Oh yes, quality chats. Like, yeah, 2 decades. Yes, me and Showstopper going on for 2 decades of, yeah, is that long? 2 decades? Flipping heck. It's getting on. It is getting on. 2 decades nearly. That's, yeah, 2 decades. That's a long time. That is a long time. Right, we're in the Alpha. Senna, hero, oh, growing up. Yeah, it's, I got into F1 just after Senna's accident. But yeah, I've got the Senna film in the cupboard. And yeah, the, obviously, the crash is on there, on the Senna film. And yeah, it's, the way they portray it, it's very powerful. The way, if you're a Senna fan, it can be very powerful watching it. Going through like all the bits of Senna's crash. I think that was Tamburello at Imola. Oh, I'm in the mix. Yeah. Oh, white lines again nearly. I'm not afraid of that. No, I'm in a 155. I'm in a tank. I'm coming through. That's it. Come on, Alpha. Get in. Going for it in this one. So you watched it live on TV. I couldn't imagine watching it live. I mean, I've watched so like on YouTube, and I've seen all like the news reports about it at the time and everything, but I couldn't imagine watching it live. Because I think the start of the race, there was a crash on the grid, and then the safety car wasn't going fast enough. So Senna was saying to the safety car, please go faster because my tyres are losing temperature. And then the lap before, on Tamburello corner, I think sparks came out of the back of the Williams, or the back stepped out or something like that on the Williams, and then on the next lap, yeah, it shows Michael's on board, and you just see Senna just completely, yeah, just skate off the track. And then, yeah, it cuts to the shots, doesn't it? The shots that well, if you've seen it, you know, of what happened. You got GT7 for Christmas. Good stuff. Been playing it for ever since. Just came fourth on your first daily. GG's on that, finishing fourth in your first daily. That isn't bad. Just joined the Discord as well. Good stuff, Dom. Behind the Hurricane. I think I put an ETS in there at the weekend of the big Volvo that I was driving on ETS2. The Volvo FH AERO. Yeah, there are some bits in there as well. Euro Truck stuff at ETS as well. Well, Euro Truck ETS. Euro Truck in Discord. Just little bits that I do on there sometimes. Truck skins and things that I do on the game. When I'm not on GT7 and doing content for this. There's the Badu Motor Museum, and they've got the skidding on the corner. The helmet from Senna. It was one of those. I think like Sid Watkins at the time was saying to him that, you know, you've won 3 championships. Just, you know, pack it in. Let's go fishing. And that's what he said. And Senna was like, no, I need to go on. I've got to carry on. But I think Senna was visibly shaken by Ratzenberger the previous day. And I think part of Senna did not want to get in that car on Sunday morning. But again, he got in the car anyway. And he started the Grand Prix. And yeah, Jules Bianchi in 2014. Now that one I did see live. Jules Bianchi watching the Japanese GP live on TV. Gil Bianchi. Yeah, the accident at the time, it looks like, yeah, a bit of a freaky crash at the time. I wasn't really sure, watching it live, what had actually gone on. And then they were saying that Gil Bianchi has crashed. And I was like, well, yeah, okay, he's gone off the track. But we didn't realise that, okay, he's gone off the track, and actually this is really, really bad. Because they red flagged the race for, like, ages. But no doubt it'd have been a, well, he was a talent, 100%, Gil Bianchi. Come on, Alpha, get more than this. This thing's an absolute machine. Oh, that hit the Ferrari. We're a bit bulky. We're carrying a bit of weight in the Alpha as well. Pushing around the corner at this rate. A bit slow. I'll just a bit brave with it. Oh, the Audi's going through the middle, not having it. Just about hanging on there. Don't go off the track at this point. No. Right, it's P7 in the Alpha. I think I could do another one. I think I'm enjoying this one. I could do maybe one more. Oh, unbelievable. We've been demoted. D rank on this account. Unbelievable. We need to get back into B rank on this account for definite. I can't imagine where I'd be on the main account doing this race. I'd be, yeah, it just wouldn't be worth doing on the main account. Absolutely no way on the main account we'll be doing this. No way. Not on that account. Right, I will do, yeah, I could do another one. Right, where's me, that one. Right, it's done all, we've done all the cars twice now. I think just the car that we got the best result in, which was the Scirocco. It drove pretty good in the last race. And there we are. Let's go to that one. So much easier without half the stuff that was in the stream before. Yep, cheers G-Man, appreciate it. the streaming schedule, it is, so Monday we do the new dailies. Wednesday we do this, Metacars back of the grid. Friday, it depends. Sometimes, I mean, we just depends what's going on. Both on and off YouTube. So we've got Power Pack DLC. There's things to do, so it just depends. But there are plans to kind of vary the streams as a whole, really. But Fridays, we've got Power Pack. We've got other accounts we can go on, other regions to do dailies over in like America, Oceania. So Monday, Wednesdays for definite. Fridays depends what's happening. But we'll try to do more Fridays, so 3 streams a week, and then we'll try to do 3 streams a week. So the videos kind of follow a pattern of at the moment, they go Tuesday, Sunday, Thursday is the current pattern of videos. So 2 a week, 1 a week, 2 a week, 1 a week, and so on. And at the minute, I think I have got 3 videos on the go at the minute. And there's plenty more to come on the videos, so don't worry about that. There's going to be loads of videos on the channel start of the year anyway. There's loads of videos coming out on the channel. I think I've driven this car before. I've got 4 minutes before we run again. And if you are enjoying, well, the stream and the excessive F1 chat today, do like and sub if you're new to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. I've had a bit of a good waffle today. A very good waffle today. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And big thanks as well for 39 likes on the stream. Absolute legends, as always. Much appreciated. And yeah, it's been good. A nice waffle about F1. I have to, Brian, I've got loads of stuff to put in Discord then. I've mentioned a lot of stuff today. A lot of stuff. Just finding the time to get the links and then put the links into Discord. 3 minutes to go and we'll get in. So just look that you came 4th. So it's very good for your first race coming 4th. So I mean it could have been. Depends what happened in the race for you to get to 4th. If anybody went off the track or so, a bit of luck quite possibly, but you get more races and definitely get more consistent on it. That's the key with this, consistency. That's all it is on the dailies. All right, and then we'll have one more, and it's going to be a bit late. Let's try and get me flags behind the monitor. Let's try and get it out at some point with Ferrari flag. I think it says Forza Ferrari on it, and it's a big, massive. It's enormous. I have to try and get it out at some point. I don't know where I put it though, because we've got the ship behind me. I have to. I don't know where I could put it so you could see it on stream with me Schumacher pictures as well. I think on Discord there are pictures of some of the hats that I've got from the Michael collection of his 5-world title hat and his the Deutsche sponsor that he had. I've got that hat as well that's in Discord. And there is, I think there's a hat in there as well that was from the 1999 Australian Grand Prix. There you go. That me next door neighbour at the time got for me when he went to see the Grand Prix in Australia in 99. That's a long time ago, that. That is a long time ago. But can't get the bronze on the License Master International A. I can't either. Those master license tests are solid. They are very hard, the master licenses. They take a lot of goes to do them. I think I've done them up to about halfway through International A on my main account, but yeah, they are rock solid, those license tests. They're so difficult, those master licenses. But 2 hours trying to get it, I'm not surprised. At 2 hours it took me. I've got gold on a few of them before that, and they took some going to get the gold on for definite. 1 or 2 of them. It's like, right, okay, I need literally 0.006 of a second to get gold. And like 3 hours later, we're still sat here trying to get gold. Right, have a look in the RC. No, the Scirocco, not the RCZ. I think every update, PD, change all the times on the licenses to make them even harder than what they were before. Right, oh dear, at the back of the grid. Have a look at this one on Widow Springs in the Scirocco. I say the Scirocco is our favourite car today. It goes and has gone pretty well. I've had a P5 in it. Right, we're good to go. Right. Scirocco, sort this out. Have a look at the what we can do. My headset's beeping. It means the battery's about to run out. Hopefully we've got enough to do another 10 minutes. Go. Good racing today. Yes, good chat as well. Enjoyed it today. Really enjoyed it today. Both the racing and the chat today. It has been pretty good today. Right, it's lap 2. And take care, G-Man, as well. Big thanks for popping in and for the support as well. Absolute legend, much appreciated, and we'll no doubt catch you again very, very soon. We're going to hopefully get a good one in this race, good result. There's 2 off there. Another one off. What's the inside? Looking for it. There's a gap, but not really. This way a bit. Right, so one to go. Maybe not enough there. One else a bit, they'll get us back on that. A P6 in this one. Good race, that one. And there we are. Oh, I think it is that time. It's 10 o'clock. Blimey. 2 minutes past 10. Got to come in. Oh, there we are. Been good today. It has been a very good stream today. And there we are, battling to get back into B rank on here. We've got to be up near the top, surely, of C rank. Yeah, cheers, going good for the GGs. Appreciate it, as always. And there we are. I think, yeah, 2 minutes past 10. We are about done on today's encounter. Oh, it's gone down quite a bit, actually. Oh, blimey. Widow Springs, what you done to me? That has gone down quite a bit. But we can always come back and get a bit more next time. Or I'll do the price spin. Open our 1-star roulette ticket. Woohoo! 1-star roulette ticket. Get in. Give us a some credits. It's 2,000 credits we didn't have before. So yeah, we'll take it. We've been given it. And there we are. That is it from us on... I've forgotten what it's called. I've actually forgotten. what have I should know. Back of grid, no metas. That's it. Back of grid, no metas. The new last to A rebrands to back of grid, no metas. And it has been... Oh, wow, look at that. We've lost a bit of DR today on this account. Oh, blimey. I'll have to come back and try and get that back. Next time we do a back of grid, no metas. Well, next time we do it, it won't be Widow Springs, hopefully, on the dailies. So that hopefully won't be too bad. So yeah, same as last 2A. So yeah, so all the bits from last 2A are still here. So the cars are random. The race that we do is random. Just that there's no more, right, got to try and get to A rank. Because it's just a case of get in the cars, and that's it. Go do the races, and that's it. No more, like, emphasis on trying to push to get to A rank or anything. Just enjoy it more, I think. And, yeah, see where we go from there. So, hopefully this will be it now. Every week, nice and simple, as well, to run it way more simple than last 2A, to get the bits together for it as well. So, keep it like this now, I think. And hopefully I'm not going to clutter up the stream anymore. But there are other bits that I want to do, and that means we might have to do it. So we'll see how we get on. We will see how we get on. But big thanks, as always, for tuning in today. Much appreciated. Absolute heroes. Enjoyed today. Enjoyed the waffling. A lot of waffling today about F1. It does happen. It does happen. It just comes out. It literally all just comes out. Like I say, we absorb things like an absolute sponge. Formula One being the thing that we do, and it just comes out. And that's what happens. It comes out in streams like this. So there you go. But thoroughly enjoyable. And hope the 86... Yeah, if it can work, that's the thing. It needs to work. So we are still kind of working out if it can work or not. If it can, we can defo get that done. Because I think it's for Tokyo. So yeah, the cars have to be a certain brake horsepower. If they're not, then they can't keep up. So... they'll fit the race, but they've got to be quick enough to be able to do it. So that's the thing we need to work out on that one. So if the car's powerful enough, if we can get enough power into it to match that RX-7 that's in there, we can definitely do it and see how we get on. Oh, there we are. We're done. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. Absolute heroes. Big thanks to 46 likes today. Absolute legends. As always, much appreciated. And as always, do subscribe, and do take care. And we'll be back probably. Try getting Friday. We'll try get in, see how we get on, and see what's going on Friday. But before we disappear, I'm going to not end the stream. I'm going to go over here. Is anybody on? I can't see because it's not working. It's not working. Right. Is there anybody on? Anybody on? There is. There is somebody on. And that is going to be, drum roll, Stampy. Why not? Go see Stampy and see how he's getting on Daily Race B. I'll put Stampy in there like that. He's live. Yep, good to go. So Stampy is where you should end up as the stream is rounding out. Do like and sub to Stampy if you're new to his channel. Help Stampy get to 1,000 subs. So I very much appreciate it. And we'll be back. Yeah, maybe Friday. There will be a video. So a video tomorrow is the plan. So there will be a new video coming in. And big thanks to Terence as well for subbing to the channel. Appreciate it as well. And welcome in. And hello, Bert Tax. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in right at the very end. But hope all is good anyway. Big thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, there was one. Good fun as always. And yeah, we'll try and come in, like I say, Friday and have a look at what we're doing and see how we get on. So until then, do like, do subscribe, do take care. Big thanks as always for tuning in. And as always, I will finish the outro. We will finish the outro before we go. As I was saying, big thanks for tuning in. Do like, do sub, do take care. And before I got a cough, I'll see you very, very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.